Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, and unfortunately, something has happened that is going to change the course of this channel insanely. Basically, there's a new rule on YouTube, and if you've heard, it's not good for someone like me. Yesterday, I went to look at my analytics, just, normal thing to do, and I saw a notification from YouTube saying that they were increasing the minimum age to live stream to 16 years old. And this is becoming effective July 22nd, so less than a month from now. And I saw that, and at first I didn't believe it. And then I was filled with utter fury. Because this means I won't be able to stream for 2 years. To put into perspective just how furious I was literally crashing out for the rest of the day. I wish I was being sarcastic. In fact, I don't think I have been this enraged in a very long time. Like, being dead serious. After that, I went on Gmail to see if there was anything there, and sure enough, there was. A message from YouTube themselves. I don't care if you pause the video to read it, but I knew they probably sent this to all the kids under 16 because it literally said in the message, you and other minors. I don't really remember exactly what they said, but I do know that this meant that YouTube acknowledged that I was going to be part of that group that was really affected by this rule, like those kids that wouldn't be able to stream anymore because they're not 16 yet. Which just made things even greater. Anyway, I decided to look into it and I learned some things. So I actually found out the official rules before as to why my streams were constantly getting disabled already, and my struggles with it. It's because when you're under 16, your streams get disabled. That's why it was constantly happening to me, because YouTube literally does that. I mean, I kind of figured that already, but it's kind of helpful to actually see, really what's going on. However, now they're just straight up not allowing it. They're straight up going to ban anyone under 16 from streaming, when just before their streams would get disabled. But they were allowed, but now YouTube is straight up going, oh, you know what? Let's cut them off from streaming altogether. I also learned that the only way to be able to stream if you're under 16 is to have an adult visibly with you, which I am not doing because I busted my butt on this channel independently, and it's going to stay that way. So yeah, like I mentioned already, I went freaking ballistic when I found this stuff out. And for good reason. Because YouTube has been, disabling stuff for us kid YouTubers, restricting things, and it was already bad enough. And I had been begging them to quit it because, I just want to have a normal career in peace, without YouTube practically fighting against me while trying to do it. And just when I thought they had finally listened to me, they do things even worse. And now they're saying, oh, this kid really wants us to stop disabling their chats. You know what? It would be a great idea to make things even worse. Yeah, instead of just disabling things for them, we'll completely cut streaming off for them entirely. I just find it absolutely dumbfounding how I have been working so hard on this channel for nearly the past year, and it feels like YouTube cannot freaking leave me alone with anything just because I'm a kid. It's like I said already, they are practically fighting against me just with how hard I am trying to create a career out of this platform, and YouTube is saying, oh, you're a kid, so we're gonna fight against you while you're trying to build a freaking future. You guys do not understand how much I went through for this channel. In fact, I have been burned out recently because of everything that is going on. I have felt like my mental health has been slowly going down just because of this channel, just because of how hard I've been working on it. I have been literally ready to go insane because of my channel. And that doesn't stop me from quitting because I am so passionate about this YouTube channel. I want to do it as a full-time job when I grow up so badly. That's why I started so early, so I can start to build a career early. And YouTube, they're just making things so hard for me just because I'm a kid. What I'm saying is, it's unfair. It's so unfair. It feels like me and every other kid is getting targeted. You know, I've been having quite a bit of trouble, and even though it's not going to stop me, I would really like it if I wouldn't have to go through it. And you know, I was just starting to think that I might have been wrong about my being a kid sucks video. This this situation right here just took away any of those thoughts because that video could not be more real right now than it could be any other time. But whatever, I can't control YouTube. I'm just going to have to deal with it. But I will say one thing, YouTube, if you are watching this right now, I am telling you, you are going to get backlash for this. I'm calling it right now. And YouTube, respectfully, you are probably not going to listen to me, but it is worth a try. Do not do this. I'm telling you right now, it's ridiculous to ban a 15-year-old from streaming because they're too young. 15? In fact, it's dumb to say a 13-year-old is too young for streaming. There are plenty of kids on this platform that get success from streaming, and when you take that away from them, what happens? I'm sure you can guess. All I'm saying, YouTube, is please put my words into consideration. Now, shortly after learning all this, I got an idea. What if I just didn't show my face on stream? Would it work? I mean, I have no idea if YouTube's gonna straight up, like, block people on the system, you know, under the age of 16 from streaming. But if they don't, maybe I could just not show my face and I'll be fine. It's worth a try. That's why I decided I'm going to do possibly my last stream in a long time, or at least the last stream that I show my face on in a long time, this Friday, June 27th. And then after that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop showing my face unless YouTube lifts this stupid thing. So yeah, you guys, that's all I wanted to say, and I'm sorry about all this. I have no choice. And, you know, streaming, it was a ginormous part of my growth, but you know what? I think that I can be successful without streaming. I mean, it's going to be hard, at least I think, but I'm going to have to try, and I will. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing. It would help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys later.